Meet the Duprees. They're the ones that run things behind the gates of their private community. The core four of the family are Father Vernon, his wife Anita, and their two daughters Nicole and Danny. Let's start with Nicole, or Dr. Nicole to you, whose life seems to be so perfect. She and her husband Ted, who's also a doctor, has 3 children, Martin and Catherine, and also Ted's nephew Andre, whom they've raised. Oh, but then there's Danny, who married Bill, and they had 2 daughters, Naomi and Chelsea. And after 30 years, their daughter Naomi moved her best friend Haley into the house, and she stole her man. And now they're getting married, and Danny's not happy about none of that. But how could she be? Listen, Dupree family, you've got our attention, and we're back again today to get the tea, and I'm here to pour it. Because we all want to know what happened today beyond the gates. Happy almost Friday to you gatekeepers. And how we're doing this fine day. Good, I hope. Me, I'm good. Hey, if you haven't yet, go on and hit that like button for me. It only takes a moment to do it. Also, if you aren't a subscriber yet, what are you waiting for? You love me. So come on and be a subscriber. I'm trying to get to 3,000 subscriptions over here, and I can't do it without y'all because I can't do it by myself. So I need a little help. So go on and tell a friend to get on over here and become a gatekeeper with us. Listen, y'all, say hello to my mod, show them some love, and also to Tony, our official greeter over here. When we talking about these doggone Duprees, show them some love for me down in the comments. And speaking of comments, let me pull out my romper room mirror and see who's down in these comments.
Who's that typing in the comments?
Who is that typing down in the comments? I'm so sorry I was late today, you guys, but everything that could have gone wrong could go wrong. But I told y'all Thursdays is a very busy day for me. I almost decided to let's just do it later, but I said, nah, let me try to get it done now. And I hope I don't get cut off before we're done, which is why I'm trying to move at a fast pace. Y'all like that new graphic for down in the comments? Tony Lynn says, greetings, salutations, gatekeepers, mod squad. Miss Jen, wishing you all a fabulous day and hoping you're having a fantastic day so far. We are, Tony. Well, and I hope that you are too. Hello, gatekeepers and mod squads from Destiny H, who got her wrench and she up in here. Missy Lane says, OMG, this episode was good today, mainly because we got Ted, Nicole, Kat, Eva, Leslie, and even Naomi and Jacob. And why you going to leave out the DNAs, Elaine? Now, why you doing them like that, Elaine? She says, sorry, gatekeepers. As you can see, I'm excited. That's okay, girl. Be excited. Be excited. Everybody's saying hey to everybody. Tony, our resident greeter. That's right. Let me see who else is in here. B-Lo Didi in here with her wrench. KB Mommy in here with her wrench. She says, hello, gatekeepers, Miss Jen and Mons. I'm ready for the long weekend. Ooh, ain't you ready, though? I hope we get some better weather because it's like it's still, winter around here. The Midwest only has 3 seasons, honey. We won't really get that 4th one. We don't really get. KB says, hello, sis, to you, B-Lo. And Elaine T says, with your B-Lo, relax all weekend. With you, B-Lo, she going to relax all weekend. I know y'all going to be ready for the morning, sipping and talking and gossiping and whatnot. I know you're ready. Would love for people to leave me alone, but I know they won't. Elaine, you know they ain't gonna leave you alone, girl. But you better stand on what you want to stand on. But I know you saying for the weekend you want them to leave you alone, and they ain't. They be like, girl, I need your help. Hey, everyone coming in, hit the like button and subscribe, share, and share the live. Yeah, send it to somebody, whether they was expecting it or not. What's this? Maybe they'll just come on in here, see what's going on. Elaine says she has 2 needy dogs that demand to be walked twice a day. Girl, what, twice? Oh, my God. Elaine says, "Oh my God, that is a big dog. How did you get a pit and a beagle mix? That's hilarious. I had a beagle for 17 years. I love that breed. I'm not really a dog. Well, if I had to choose between dog and cats, I would choose a dog. And I've always liked the beagle. I think it's cute. But if I wanted something to bite somebody when I tell it to, I'm gonna need me a German Shepherd for that. His whole job is to bite people and protect me. My cousins have an American Staffy, so she's protective over their daughters and so loving to the family. Okay, let me see who else is down here. Oh, you guys said you would wait for me. That's so sweet. Because I was so worried. I said, I know they over there like, who she thinks she is? Oh, hold on. Did you peep him talking on the phone? Girl, you know I caught him on that phone call. I'm too suspicious not to be wondering what was that about. Okay. Not only that, honey, that woman is coming to the house and I don't know. Anita better watch herself because I think her friend may be trying to get, she being sweet as pie. But baby, they still mad at you for whatever it is you did back in 1975, child. And I'm just waiting. Because she flirting with your man right up in your face every chance she get. Just scandalous. And we love it. We do. We do. Mhm. Is it me or is it more likely that Anita stole one of her best friends and dropped all the BFs because of Vernon had more potential? I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. You never know. I know something up. I know that. And this was the pretty one that's in her house. DNA was a snooze fest as usual. It could be tied to the white guy in town watching Vernon and Martin, and you never know. I'm glad DNA back together so they can get off our screens. 4 days this week is too much, and they took up too much time. Just too much time. I have a question. Why does Andre hang out at the hospital like what? Girl, don't you remember he doing the documentary? He's a picture taker. He taking pictures of things. Okay. I love me some Sharice too. Let's see. It's showtime. Blatant truth doesn't come out. Hi, Blade. Destiny A says, I will be modeling and drinking my coffee today. I missed today's episode. You'll catch it late on Amazon Prime. You can see it then. I had to take a few days off of my B-Day. We went to see Sinners. Girl, how old is you? 21, 22? What? I done been 25 so long that I've been 25 again. I don't know. I got to figure out how old I am because I don't know. I don't even know. 29. Well, then I meant to say, girl, how old is you? 19, 20, 21? You however the number you choose, honey. You ain't got to be people all in your business. All right, y'all, let me get to what happened today because I don't want time to get cut off. Because I got to get back when the bell tolls. I got to go rip and run. Okay. Let me find these pictures. I'm sorry it's so loud when I'm touching my screen and stuff, y'all, but I'm going to figure all this out because I get tired of hearing that in the playback. Leslie sees Mona at the cafe and brings Mona a donut. Oh, what you bring her that for? Because she fluffy? She want a donut? Huh? What you trying to say about the fluffy people about us? You just give us some food, we just fall in line. Girl, I'm going to take that donut. But you could get out of my face. But anyway, she brings her a donut and hope that enough time has passed for forgiveness. And said that Ted loves Nicole so much, she knows it's gonna work out. So what y'all all upset about? I ain't did to y'all. But girl, you used Mona for what you did. Mona ain't about to forgive you. She gonna eat that donut, but she ain't gonna forgive you. And ain't. Well, Nicole returns to work and everyone greets her and she's just testing the waters to see how she feels. She ain't got no appointments or nothing. But then she turns around, baby, and Ted was stepping off the elevator. Now they are face to face. Derek is down to the house taking some of his stuff out. We don't care, moving out. He's there with Jacob, moving out. Jacob, shouldn't you be solving this crime? Stood over here helping this grown man pack. But anyway, Vernon was on the phone, child, right? Vernon on the phone talking to somebody. And Vernon told whoever this was, lean in now. Vernon told whoever this was on the phone, he said, didn't you know you ain't supposed to contact me here? What? Vernon, what you got going on, Vernon? Huh? Vernon, we want to know, Vernon, and I got a feeling we about to find out. But anyway, while he was on the phone, Miss Articulate back here, it was listening. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. He said, oh, no, just something that, these young people, how they are. She was like, oh. Why do I think that was the other Articulate on the phone asking him about that child support for that baby she been had? But I don't want to be all suspicious. But y'all just gossip too much. Oh, I just love it. Ooh, but Vernon, we're going to find out who you on that phone with. And maybe we said Vernon was looking particularly nice today. He was. I mean, Clifton Davis is still Clifton Davis, and he is. A nice looking older man. Well, Mona reads Leslie and told her, girl, don't you sit down here. We are not friends. Leave the donut, girl, but don't you sit down. We are not friends. But Leslie sits down anyway, because you know how Leslie do. And Mona was looking at her like, girl, I know you lying. But what you gonna do? You know you scared of. So let her sit, girl. So she sits down and she tells Mona that, Ted was lonely then and he cared for me at that time. Dr. Nicole was more concerned with the community and not Ted at that time. And the second that perfect marriage was no longer perfect, she stripped away everything and didn't want anything to do with Ted anymore. Did you see that? Did you see her dump Ted when things were no longer fitting her perfect aesthetic? Did you? Girl, I know you better. Girl, just the way you girl. Anyway, Mona accuses Leslie of trying to change the past in order to fit her narrative. She still ain't here for you, girl, yet. Don't let her know. And next time, bring some chocolate candy. Some expensive ones, please. Thank you. Forgiveness, girl, it gonna cost. Ted tells Nicole he's happy to see her back at work. And the baby girl, the nurse back there being all nosy, just sopping up all the tea. And we're glad that she did. She's so nosy. Somebody sent her a message, tell her come be a gatekeeper, because I know she got all the tea. Okay, but she's trying to work and listening. She got eye over there, because just like I would too, child, I be working and looking and working, child. But I ain't about to miss this tea. Nobody better not hit their button right now. Even if Nurse Lulu is in there, girl, about to get you, I can't go nowhere right now. Okay, that's how Shanique's looking like, baby. I'm gonna get all this tea. But anyway, she's standing there catching the tea, and Ted asks if they can talk, and she says she ain't ready for all that now. And then Kat walked up and said, I have something huge to tell you guys. Girl, you and your huge news is going to cost you if you keep on. Just keep on, little girl. When Naomi stops by, I'm on the wrong picture. Hold on one second. Yes, I am. I passed this picture. Okay. So Naomi stopped by Anita's to meet Tracy, and she's so excited because she's always been a fan. And I know all the songs and all the moves, and Tracy's glad because she says no one really recognizes me these days. Girl, y'all better catch this shade. Y'all better catch this shade she just threw down there, because she was like, no one really recognizes me these days. Girl. What was that about? Well, Ashley's hold on. Okay. Derek is set on moving, and he don't want to make things any more awkward than what they are. And so he just wants to just move on. But he was like, and I was gonna marry her and have kids. Did she know that? Because child, the way she fussing at you about just walking across the floor too hard in your socks. How much noise can you make walk across the floor in your socks, child? But she is agitated with you and your socks right now. And you talking about you was gonna marry her, have some babies, have some more babies running around here scratching up a refrigerator just like you did. She ain't interested in all that, Derek. And he's like, I didn't dump her. He said, no, you did dump. He said, no, she dumped me. Whatever. But Ashley's down to the job talking to Andre, and she thinks that she hurt Derek. I just really think I hurt Derek. I think I did. I think I did. I think I did. We don't care. We don't care. Please stay off our screen. Well, Kat goes into her mama's office and she starts playing the tape of Leslie accusing Eva of running Laura off the road. And Dr. Nicole is sick to her stomach that Eva might have done something like that. But surprisingly, Kat agrees with her dad when he says that Leslie may be framing Eva. And Ted thinks this is how this evil woman is toward Eva. And it's just something she would do. Like, this is something she would do now, baby. Dr. Nicole is shocked that she'd do that to her own daughter because that ain't none of her child. But okay, she would. Okay, but anyway, she sure enough would because she would because she did. She'd do it because she did it. And oh, if she do it, she did it. Meanwhile, Leslie done showed up to Eva's door reminding her that you love your mother. You love me again. Ooh, these narcissists just do too much. They just do too much for me. Anyway, she done showed up to the door. Eva don't look happy to see her or that green coat yet. Oh, she ain't got the green coat on. I'm wrong. She had on black leather. I'm sorry. But she was wearing that outfit today. One thing Leslie is gorgeous. Baby, I would take looking like her any day of the week, honey. You could not trust me in these streets if I could look like this at all. At all. Okay. Especially at a particular when you cross 40 and you still get to look like this here. Child, please. Y'all would be to tell me nothing. Okay, so Jacob is sitting down with Derek, and Derek needs an attitude change before talking to Ashley. So he helps him to see that he needs to start taking her out and stop being such a slob. Jacob said Ashley is too nice to him and does not hold him accountable like Naomi does with him, and she needs to stand up for herself, and that he needs to get wise. I agree with that. You can't let no man just run all over you. You got to be like, hey, what you doing? You ain't about to do all that. You're not being mean to nobody, but you have to let people know, honey, you got standards and don't be crossing no lines. You have to put that stick on your shoulder and say, knock this off if you're bad, okay? I mean, don't do it. And Ashley don't know that. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Then she just snaps off on him. Girl, you better start speaking up for yourself. You need some more black friends, child. I'm just saying. Naomi better teach you how to speak your mind, child, because, we be speaking our mind over here. Okay. Andre is talking to Ashley, and he's telling her, in his opinion, you need to give Derek a break. Whatever. Leslie comes in poking around. Look at how well Eva is she's poking fun at sort of like, because that's what a narcissist will do too. They will, you can have something good going on. They'd be like, your little this and your little that. And what you think about you think there's something because you did that. Like, so she's there already to play down what she's, how she's living. And I see your dad got you a little place to live and whatever. And that, I knew you wouldn't stay mad with me for long. And you just played along with, she said, I just played along with Kat so she could feel like she was smart. That's all, girl. I wasn't really trying to pin no whole submert on you, girl. I wasn't trying to do that. I was just trying to make Kat feel like she was smart. You is smart. You is kind. You is important. That's all I was doing. But I made a mistake and had said that it, maybe you had did it, but I wasn't really trying to say you did it, girl. Just lying. Now, even though and now that she knows that Eva covered for her, she's really happy And Eva said, no, I covered for me. And Leslie starts bragging about there's no proof. And then that made Eva mad. But there's no proof. Girl, that don't make nothing better. Kat tells her parents that Jacob will get to the bottom of things and also tells them that she thinks Eva spiked Laura's potassium. And she is really pushing this Eva girl theory, child. Nicole encourages Kat to slow down and stay away from Leslie, and they tell her that she's obsessed with this because she's been watching that true crime show podcast and needs to watch herself and leave it to law enforcement, but she not. She ain't. Leslie gonna get you, girl, watch. Because see, it's always curiosity to kill the cat. And look how that's gonna be fitting cat. Curiosity is really going to kill the cat. It's gonna get the cat in trouble, child. It is. Keep on. You better leave Leslie alone. The ladies tell Naomi all about the past and what they did back then. And she also tells them that Anita tells them that she was offered to do a concert. And she told them that she was not going to do it, though, unless it was for a reunion for all the articulates. Jacob comes in to talk to Nicole. And Ted and Kat about her and tell them that Kat's out. Not is it Kat? No, he tells them that Eva's alibi checks out and that he saw the footage from the casino and that she was indeed there. She was there for a while. She was taking pictures and all of that. So she was somewhere else when this was going on. But that he will also look at the hospital footage to see if they can find anything there. And Kat is all mad. She was like, they just keep on getting away with stuff. No, you just keep finding that what you think is not correct. See, you on the right trail. You just on the wrong person on the trail, girl. You following the person in the black shirt, and you need to be following the person in the white shirt. You following the wrong lead, girl. Eva needs to leave out, and Leslie will not get out of her room. It's because she busy reminiscing about her and Ted and they past escapades in hotel rooms and stuff. And Eva had to tell her, girl, this is too much. This is TIA. I do not need to be down. I don't need to hear all that. And she wanted to know what Ted done told you about us. And she said, not a word, Mama. He ain't said nothing about y'all past because you done messed this man's whole life up. So what he got to be talking about, Mama? If that is a mama. She told her mama that she sure hopes that she don't think Ted would ever get back with her. And Leslie just smiles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see sleeping medications and pictures with Ted coming up if he ain't careful. Because you know she got if she can get some potassium, she can definitely get something, put you to sleep, make you woozy. Put something on a piece of paper, knock you out. You know they got that now. And something tells me she got access to all of that. Well, Leslie admits that she thought she had crossed a line, you know, and that hold on. Leslie admits that she thought that she has crossed his mind, but she's mad at him, but that she's mad at him, but thinks he wonders what would happen if they had had a chance if he had had a chance to be with the better woman. I know I've crossed his mind. I know he's mad. Yeah. But I know he wonders what would have happened if he got with the better one. You the better woman? Really? You better than Dr. Nicole? Girl, now you cute. We ain't gonna say you ain't pretty, girl, because you pretty. But better than Dr. Nicole? I think not. Absolutely not. Because Dr. Nicole not crazy and you are. Eva told her mama that Ted regrets he ever met her. And Leslie says, now that was mean. And you know not to be mean to Grace. Girl, okay. But Kat was feeling herself. She was like, yeah, I can see this because you way over there. Girl. She told her mama that she was delusional. And Leslie said, are you calling me crazy? Now, you know crazy is her buzzword. Why are you using the cray word? I'm only using it because I'm over here on the internet. I wouldn't say that to her. Not to her face. Child, I would clean all this up. Mm-hmm. And then she said, yep, well, let's go. I got to leave out. But when Leslie left out, she left the door ajar. She put some in the door so she could come back up in there. Girl, you just low down. Kat still thinks she a spy trying to tell Jacob his job. And she don't believe Eva was not in on the attack. Okay, don't believe it then. But I know you gonna find out fat meat greasy. I know that. As Ted leaves, he's talking to Eva. He's to talk to Eva. Dr. Nicole said that she hopes that he can protect them all as he is Eva. You heard? You dig, Ted? She said, you better be trying to figure out how to protect us from this woman. But I understand you need to protect Eva too. When he leaves, Jacob talks to Nicole about June, the whole homeless lady. So now that they are alone, Tracy wants to know exactly why did you wait until Naomi was there to talk about the reunion? Why you do that? And I can also see that you're excited, and she wants to know why Anita said that she wants the concert to be more than a reunion. Oh wait, she also sees that Anita is excited, and she wants to know why. Why are you so excited? And Anita said that she wants the concert to be more than a reunion. She also wants it to be a chance to right the wrong of how she left the group. Girl, this ain't gonna get it. Everybody gonna enjoy this piece of money. Okay? They gonna enjoy this piece of money. But it ain't over. They gonna move on, but ain't nobody forgot. And I said, we gotta find out what you did, girl. What all you had did, Anita? Mm-hmm. Naomi sees Nicole at the hospital, and they see June, who's in good spirits today. So Naomi sits down and kind of chats with her because they had mentioned that maybe she could, take her on as a client. And so she sits down and talks, and she's like, honey, I came in here to get some work done on my pneumonia. I ain't came in to get no work done on my head. You a head doctor? And she said, no, I'm off duty right now. So we're just talking. So they get to talking, and turns out that June is not her real name. She said, no, it was just a name I made up. My real name is Jessica Griffin. I was married before, and he left me and divorced me. And she said, I just made the name up because I really liked it. I'm thinking we own to something, child. Well, Tracy told Anita that, Tracy told Anita that she will do the reunion, but Sharon will be the hard one because she's not over it. They hug it out. Vernon comes in and says, hope I'm not interrupting. And Tracy said, you never. Yeah, she flirting with your man again. Well, how many times is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this 4? Is this 4 times that she ain't been there not 24 hours yet, girl? She in your very own house. You gonna let this nappy head gal stand there on your porch and talk to you like that in your own house? Is that what you gonna do? Because that's what it look like to me. She's standing right here in your own house talking to you like this girl talking to your man. What happened in the past? We don't know. You know we nosy over here. Please hurry up and get to it because we need to know. Oh no, you interrupt? Never. Okay. Anyway, let me see where I'm at. Anita seems to be missing it because she's too busy relishing in the reunion joy. Girl, you really don't see this woman flirting with your man, all right? And your man is grinning over here, grinning like a Cheshire cat, child. You missing it. You missing it, Dr. Nicole Sr. You missing it. Girl, I think your Leslie may be standing right here in the house with you, girl. Because there is a secret. And we want to know. Okay. Tracy told Anita, oh wait, I read that part. Hold on. Derek and Ashley meet up at Orphagines to talk about blah 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 blah. Then wah. Okay, that's what they was talking about. But they settled into talk about no more than the refrigerator and a moose head. Child, bye. We ain't got time. We don't want to hear about all that. Don't want to hear about all that. We are here for better gossip than y'all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Karen J said skip over. Nicole asks her husband if his wife died and she married him. Wait a minute, Nicole. Oh yeah, she asked June about her husband, and she said his wife died and then he married me, and then they had a daughter. And she just went into this whole story. And Dr. Nicole sits back and smiles and says, "Ah, so you like As the World Turns?" And they all started laughing. So for those of you who watch As the World Turns, is there a character on there named Jessica, whatever she said her name was? Is that what happened? Because I didn't watch none of that. But anyway, girl, you better stop playing with us because we thought we was on to some real tea. You better stop. Anita and Tracy sipping tea, and Anita said, "Don't you remember the first rule of the articulates? You don't flirt with your sister's man." And then she said, "I don't remember that rule." And Anita said, "I remember you not remembering that." Let me say that again. Anita said to this woman right here up in her house, she said, "Don't you remember?" She was being playful, but she said, "Don't you remember that the first rule of the articulates was don't flirt with your sister's man?" She said, "I don't remember that rule." Anita said, "And I remember you not remembering that rule." And Vernon says, "Don't I have anything to say about this?" And they both said no and laughed. But y'all don't find nothing funny. Because this lady right here ain't in the house to play. She in the house to steal or something. She intend to play a little footsie under the table. She intend to do a little Haley up in your house, child. But whatever. Ashley's scared. She pushed Derek away. She's sorry. He left the moose head there to remind her of him. Jacob said that he know he need to start taking her. I'm sorry. Jacob told Derek that he needs to start taking her out more and they need to get back on track. He kisses her. Andre walks in. Whatever. Kat talks to Shanice and tells her that she told her that there was a nurse there before that she didn't know who was on the floor because Kat is like, "Is there anything, girl, what you know?" And she's like, "You know what, there was a nurse one time that showed up here on the floor that I didn't know." And she wanted to check in on Lauren because she said that she was her ER nurse from when she had an accident. Was this before or did she get transferred here? I don't know. Well, Shanice said it gave her bad vibes, and so she watched out for her. Girl, you ain't watch out enough. And we counts on you to be the one to be the nosiest out of everybody. Because you're the one that's got the good sense to be nosy like a gatekeeper, girl. Get on your job. Your other job, that is. Because you are a good nurse. Mm-hmm. You a good nurse, girl, but we need you to get on it. Pronto. Well, Leslie is at Eva's hotel room stealing stuff and just, doing what she do. And Ted knocks on the door and she opens the door and says, "Teddy Boo, what took you so long? Huh?" It's just too much. So, that left us with some questions, child. We all wondering what and this and that and that and this. Will Kat end up in a closet if she keeps it up? Huh? Will we ever care about Dashley's storyline? That's Derek and Ashley combined. I saw somebody wrote that on one of the pages, made me laugh. Dashley. Will we ever care about the storyline of DNA? Why is Leslie stealing? And what is Leslie up to down to this hotel with Ted Charlie? She gonna get it? I don't know. And there's no way we're going to find out unless we keep on being nosy about what's going on beyond the gates. All right, y'all. Let me get back down here and see what y'all talking about right fast. Let's see. I think I saw somebody new down here to the comments. Let me see if I can find them. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, Pat. Welcome to the comments, Pat. You are now officially a gatekeeper. I think we're going to find out that the nurse is going to be involved with some of this with Leslie. Hold on now. I think we're going to find out that the nurse is going to be involved with some of this with Leslie. Child, now that would be something because I like her so far. She better not mess up and get in with that woman. So I see that you are new to the comments. Am I missing anybody else, you guys? Let's see. Okay. Bobby Wobby's in the house. So I guess Leslie's going to plant Eva's belongings somewhere to incriminate her. Oh, well, this is hope. Well, she took the robe, the hotel robe. I don't know. She better not. She better leave Eva alone. Welcome in everyone that's coming in. Don't forget to smash the like button. That's either now or if you're listening to the rebroadcast, hit the like button and leave a little comment down there. And don't forget to subscribe. Leslie reminds me of Veronica on the Have and Have Nots by the way she talks to people. You mean real breathy. 1, 2, 3, Pat, welcome in. I didn't see who else might have been new, so I'm just going to go on and hold on. Let me make sure I'm not missing a call here. Hold on, you guys. No, I didn't. Okay, so I was looking to see what somebody else knew down to the comments, but I did not see anyone. But 1, 2, 3, 4, Pat, welcome. You are now officially a gatekeeper.
Hey, hey.
Gatekeepers, a decree from the Queen.
Enough. Be seated.
Yeah, I think a robe was the last thing she was taken out of the closet when she was right before she opened the door for Ted. She was taking a robe out of the closet, but she was taking other personal items before that. Bobby Wobby. Let me scroll up here. I just saw something. Okay, Mr. Raven Maniac 1 is new. Mr. Raven Maniac 1 is new. Welcome also. You are also now an official gatekeeper as well. I want to say sir because it says Mr. now because y'all know sometimes these names gets me caught up. But we welcome you officially down to the comment section too. Scoot down, let them on the bench now and pass them a crumpet.
Hey.
Gatekeepers, a decree from the Queen.
Enough. Be seated.
That's right. Share the crumpets. Don't hog all the crumpets. And pass down the tea, please. Pass it down. Y'all be trying to keep it all to yourselves. I know. Now, tomorrow night, we are on live for open panel reviews. We also ask you to be respectful and creative with buzzwords. Everyone's opinions are welcome here. I know my cousin Lynn didn't make it today because it doesn't come on where she is. Where she is now, the show is about to go off, and I know she wasn't going to miss it, child. She was like, oh, I catch y'all on the replay. No, ma'am. Jessica Love is also in the building, says, girl, Ted need to stay away from that woman. I know. But he ain't going near her, but here she comes. JV235 says Bobby Wobby, yes, it is, and was created by P&G, who also created Behind the Gates. Oh, okay. Y'all talking about that other show. Okay. Google As the World Turns and Jessica Duncan to see. Okay, so Jessica Duncan is a real person on the show. Okay. Says thank you because you do a good job recapping each episode in an entertaining and funny way, and the photo clips takes it over the top. Baby, them photo clips be getting me caught up. I can't wait till we grow to the point that somebody else can do all that. Just hit me. Whoa, child. Okay. Duncan was her husband. Oh, okay. Tamari was Jessica. So she played that. Oh, Tamari. Oh, the girl who's Anita on the show played Jessica on the show. Okay. So once I read these comments later on, I can make some sense out of it. Mm-hmm. Oh, June could have been a negligent parent. Karen J cracked me up saying skip over them the DNA. She don't want to hear nothing from DNA. Do we need to call LLSDA Delulu to get you to hit the like button? All right. I'm gonna need y'all to hit the like button, or I'm gonna have to come and get you. And I don't want to have to do that. Please hit the like button. All right, y'all. So tomorrow night is when we will be here for the live at around 8:30, 8 somewhere between 8:15, 8:30, because I'm trying to make it a little bit earlier for those of you who I know that's late too. You know, we be sleepy, child. We be sleepy. We be sleepy. Then y'all be over there sipping on good stuff. So make sure y'all be ready because I got a feeling tomorrow's show gonna be good. We ain't got no previews or nothing, so I think it's gonna be good. So tomorrow evening, sometime between 8:15 and 8:30, we will come live, and then that's when we all come on together and everybody talks, and you get a chance to hear how others thinks about things and all of that, which I really love it. And I have the most fun when we do that. So make sure you come on back around here, get you a little something, sip on, some snack on, and come on back through here and gossip with us, child. We'll get a chance to hear what y'all talking about. And if y'all want to, y'all could come prepared to give a little donation to the channel. I ain't mad at it. Tomorrow's Friday. You let me hold $20. Ooh, remember how people used to hit people up? That's why I say it every Friday. Let me hold $20. What you talking about? That was a joke. I'll tell y'all this joke. This comedian I forgot who told it, and he said, every time he went to the gas station, this guy would say, hey, man, you got some spare change? And he would say, no, I ain't got no spare change. I left it at home, man. I left my spare change at home. And he said, every time, you got some spare change? I said, no, man, I'm sorry. I left it at home, man. I'm sorry. He said, so he was leaving out one morning, and the homeless man was at his door. He was like, hey, man, I just wanted to catch you before you left out this morning. With your spare change. We have a 3-day weekend, so y'all, let's plan on a party in the chat tomorrow. Oh, Monday? Oh, I wonder if the show coming on Monday. Ooh, if not, then maybe we'll do something on Monday that's different. Okay. Elaine says, bring your tea, champagne, wine, vodka, rum, etc. and come on to the chat tomorrow, child. That was a Robin Harris joke. Oh, okay. Thank you. KB Mommy says, feeling generous and want to support the channel. And so what you thinking? Oh, the Cash App is $. So what you thinking without a G at the end. And Bobby Wobby says, Robin Harris. Okay. Yeah, that joke used to crack me up. All right, y'all. I'm going to get ready to get out of here because I know in a minute my phone is going to ring and I'm going to have to go anyway to go pick up my mom. So I thank you guys for hanging out with me. And hold on, I don't want to forget this too. I mean, what we doing? So I thank you guys for hanging out with me. Remember that we're trying to get to $3,000. I mean, not 3,000, 3,000 subscribers. So with your help, we can do that. So just tell a friend and share the video and all of that. Let's take a moment to thank our mods. Thank the mods, y'all.
Thank you, Mod Squad.
Thank you, Mod Squad, and to Tony, our official greeter, who always sets the tone for how sweet we gonna be while we over here scrapping and arguing or gossiping, okay? He reminds us to keep it classy. Keep it classy. All right, y'all. Thank you all for listening. And I always like to end with a love to you gatekeepers. Much love to our subbies. Just to each and every one of you. I appreciate you. Have a good evening, gatekeepers. Have a blessed rest of your day. Thanks everyone who joined us. And KB Mommy says, tell your friends, neighbors, church members, even your frenemies to come on over here and join us. But more importantly, all I ask is that you like the video. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night. But wait, I do hope that you're having a great day. And if not, please remember that there's still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one? Anyway, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow night, child. All right, bye.
How did you get beyond the gates? Be gone.
Tell absolutely no one that I'm the one that let you in behind the gates. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.